Hi, I'm Kat, and this is our daily tarot. So interestingly enough, we have a card showing up today as our opening card that has been showing up for the last couple of days in some way or another. It's the Two of Wands. So we have this energetic of really wanting to go out and engage in some new activity or some new enterprise. And this is reminding us that there are some other things that we need to take care of that are preventing us from going in that direction, at full gusto. Maybe a lot of that could even be, our thoughts and some things that we feel stagnant on, because the challenge that we're having that's showing up today is the Four of Wands, which has also been showing up lately. It's all about safety and security and how can we nail down this project or this idea in making it happen. The interesting thing about this showing up and as a challenge is showing us that there is some like effort that we feel like we need to go to in order to stabilize this thing, and we feel like we don't really have control over how we're going to do that yet. But the answer is to contemplate emotional matters. Now we have two fours showing up right now. We have a Four of Fire and a Four of Water, which is interesting because, you consider that fire and water as elements actually put each other out. They can also, though, bring things to the surface. They can bring things up, when things are boiled. So consider what's coming up to the surface, what's possibly been seen over the last couple of days that we've had with this full moon, because it does reveal things that are under the surface. And the overall outcome that we have for today is the Magician. So this is telling to me that there is something that you feel called to do. It may be this momentary inspiration, particularly because a lot of what we've all been dealing with has been under the influence of Uranus, which is a planet that can cause like epiphanies and like inspiration. And we have to remember that we all are conduits in some ways, and that, in life, we may get these epiphanies and be hesitant to actually move toward them because we don't quite see what our path is going to look like. But consider that if you're inspired to do something, things will fall into place. Things will come up as long as you keep giving it energy and believing that this is possible and that you personally are able to call this experience to you. Because the Magician is a person who has all of the tools on their table. They have the sword, they have the wand, they have the cup, and they have the pentacle. And so they can make use of all of these tools to call to themselves what it is that they want to manifest. And that's what we need to remember. The mind can sometimes be a limiting factor, and sometimes it can be something when we treat it in an active way, especially with active meditations. We can call situations and conversations toward us that can actually propel us much further than our mind would tell us. So keep believing in that dream or that epiphany or that idea that you might have gotten out of the blue, because you have all the tools to create it and manifest it, and that is what is to come. So change can stabilize and unstabilize the ground underneath our feet so that we can move forward into directions that we wouldn't have moved forward if that change hadn't happened. So consider that the change is for your benefit. I wish you a blessed day. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.